What's going on? This is Storm. I'm Coach E. We're making fun today. Today we're going to focus on a lot of hip range of motion as well as stability. So with that being said, right, as a soccer player, one of the most important things is being injury preventative. So lots of cuts, lots of transverse movements that you guys are making. It's important to have that stability on each leg, as well as progressive loading. So right, when we're cutting, we're jumping anywhere, we want to have that strength and stability to really have a solid foundation. Okay? So without any further ado, if we have anybody else joining us, great, but we'll get started with the warm-up. So first, as we would normally do here at Activate, we're just going to kind of cut it down to a little square. Hopefully you guys have enough room. All we're going to do is we'll start with some high knees in place. Grab it, we'll pull it up. Go each side here. Good. Good, really get that stretch in, breathe in. We're going to go about 5 each side here. One more. And good. We're done with that. Let's go left leg right behind. Heel touching our butt. Add a little calf raise in there. Let's stretch out those quads. We'll get that knee joint nice and loose. Same thing. We'll go 5 each side here. 10 total. Good. Make sure we're not rushing through it. Get that good stretch in there. Good. Next one we're going to do, we're going to open up those glutes a little bit with a little internal rotation. So we're going to do some of those. Instead of walking, we're going to cross that leg over, leg cradle squat in place, squat down, keep that balance, right back up. Switch legs. Same thing, 5 each side. Nice deep stretch. Let's make sure we're breathing all the way out. Really get deep in there with each one. Let's go 2 more each side. Last one. All right. Next, we're going to spread those feet apart. Open up those adductors a little bit. Again, we're just opening up those hips to start. And we're just going to lunge back and forth. Little lunges, keeping that leg straight as we lunge. Get a bit lower and lower. We'll go 10 total. Good. When we're done with that, we're going to go right into some Frankensteins with a toe touch, right? So we're kicking up, keeping that leg straight, back down, touching the opposite toe. We'll switch legs. Kick with a reach. For 10 total. Good. Let's go 1 more each leg. Good. Next, we're going to get our hands and knees real quick. Again, we're going to open up those hips, keep them nice and warm, and do some power hydrants. Let's go 10 each side. Right here. And switch. Good. Now, turn around so you guys can see me. We're staying in that quadruped position. We're gonna do some straight leg kickbacks. Again, really firing those glutes. Do 10. Switch. I'll just turn around here so you guys can see me. Good, when we're done with that, let's open up that T-spine a little bit of that lumbar spine. Some reach throughs. So start with our right hand, left hand on the ground. Our right hand's coming through, we're threading that needle. Try to drop that right shoulder to the ground. Right back up. Good, let's switch. I don't think I gave you guys a number. Let's do 8. Good, when we're done with those, let's go single leg. We're gonna go right into some hip rocks right here. So as we're doing that, see if I can demonstrate correctly here so you guys can see. You wanna squeeze those glutes forward, and I want you to bend at your back. So low back is staying nice, and your low back should be nice and straight to the ground, and we should be leaning forward with our glutes. So push it forward this way. Do 5. We're gonna add a little twist. 5 in the twist. Twist the other way, get the inside of that hip flexor. And over the top. We're gonna switch the other way. As you guys can see, I've already got a sweat going, but it's a little bit hot in here. Three, 4, 5, and over the top. Last but not least, pull forward again. We're gonna do some gas pedals here. I want to do 20 total. Really getting those calves fired. Perfect. When we're done with that, let's get back up on our feet. We're gonna go 20 high knees. Here we go. Hands out right in front. Knees should be touching our hands. Good, we're done with those. We're gonna go right into butt kickers. 20. In place. Good. All right, now that we're all warmed up, let's get started with some core. So, part of having that injury prevention and that hip stability is having a strong base, and that base comes from our core. We're gonna start with 3 different exercises and go through 3 different rounds. Excuse me if I'm breathing a little bit hard, as I'm a little bit winded from all that warm up. So we'll start with some dead bugs right here. So as we're laying flat, we should be on our mats or on our ground wherever we are. Back shouldn't be coming off the ground at all. That means our low back is staying nice and flat. By doing that, we can push our belly button into the ground for our entire back to the floor. Bring in both elbows to both knees. That's 1, and back down. We're gonna do 12 of those. When we're done with 12 dead bugs, we're gonna go right into Russian twists. So, for Russian twists, we're gonna do 20 total, but our butt is gonna act as a fulcrum. By fulcrum, I mean it's just staying on the floor. Our feet should be off the ground, and we're touching both hands to each side, okay? Not just one hand, both hands to each side, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, all the way to 20. Last but not least, we're gonna do lateral hip dips, okay? Lateral hip dips, we're right here on our side, like a side plank, pushing our butts out. I'll show you from this angle here. So we're not here, we're right here pushing our butts out. right? And we're bringing our hip up to the sky and back down. That's one. We're gonna do 16 each side. 3 full rounds of that. Don't worry if you guys get lost or if you guys forget an exercise, because I'm gonna be doing it with you, okay? So let's start with all 3 rounds. Here we go. I'm gonna pound them out with you guys. Good, that's 12 dead bugs. Wherever you are, don't worry. Here we go. 20 Russian twists. 1, 2. Good, after a 20 Russian twists, 16 lateral hip dips. Here we go. Try not to touch the floor. Take it all the way to 16. And switch. Woo. Quick break. If you guys have some water around, grab some. Towel, whatever you need to wipe off. We'll head right into our second round. Here we go. Only about 10 seconds rest here. Let's hop right back into round number 2. Start with those dead bugs. 12 of them. Good. And a Russian twist. Lateral hip dip, 16. Good, we're done. Quick 10-second break. Right into round 3, last one, here we go. 12 dead bugs. Really squeeze that core the whole time. 20 Russian twists, here we go. Still squeezing that core. Don't let those legs touch the ground. Good. Lateral hip dips, here we go. Right into it. Switch. 16, remember. And 16, good. Grab a quick drink. We'll get right back to hip stability and proprioception. So, for our next series, again, we're going to be focusing on our stability of our hips and proprioception, which just means that pressure, being able to apply that, handle that during, let's say, a soccer game. So, we'll go 3 rounds of that. First, we're going to start with a hip hinge. All I mean is hip hinge. We're standing regularly. We're going to drop our butt down just a little bit, chest down, so that our hip is at an angle. Most of our weight should be on the heels of our feet. And start with our right leg, going in 3 different directions. So you'll be balancing most of that weight onto your right leg, or I should say your right heel. Your left heel, excuse me. Your right foot will be going up to the right, sideways, and back. Okay? So we're on 3 different directions. All that weight should stay on your left leg, diagonally to the right, over, and back. That's going to be 1. You're doing 6 times each leg. Okay? Next, we're going to be doing a side lying hip abduction. So again, we're side lying, dropping this leg back, and we're going to go straight up, okay? Now remember, keeping this leg straight the whole time. We're not going parallel with our other leg. We're going to drop it behind us and then go up to activate those glutes. Here we go. So hip hinge. Excuse me, we're going to go 10 times. I said 6, really 10 times. So we're balancing on that left with that hip hinge. We're touching, just touching with our toe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs here. Here we go. Staying in that hip hinge. Let's step with our left foot now. Again, weight is on that back right heel. We're toe tapping with our left. Nice and stable. Really reach with that foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now down to that side lying hip abduction. So again, we're side lying with our hip, dropping our left leg back, and raising it right up to the sky, right up to the ceiling. We're gonna go 16. And switch. Good. When we're done with those 16, we're gonna go right back to that hip hinge. Here we go. Take a quick sip of water, go for it. Wipe your towel real quick. Here we go, let's fight through that uncomfortability. Here we go. Right into that hip hinge. Step with our right. Toe tapping. 1, 2. Really reach as far as you can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. Here we go. Right to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back down to the sideline hip abduction. Here we go. 16 of them. And switch. Good. When we're done with those 16, let's go one more round. Let's finish off strong. Here we go. Let's hop right into it. Eight, 9, and 10. Switch legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last time on those hip abductors. Should really be feeling that burn in the leg. Remember, we're dropping that left leg back. You're done 16, switch to the other side. Good. Done with that series. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Wipe off with a towel. Whew. All right, on to our next series. So now that we've done some of that proprioceptive hip stability training and some of that core work, we've now built that foundation. So now let's build up on that with some reactive neuromuscular training. So by that, I just mean that we're really using those fast twitch muscles that really give us that power and that strength to blow past our defender, right? So first, we're gonna start with quick feet in place. Really simple, I'm sure most of you guys have done this. We're just gonna go 8 times, really as fast as we can with quick feet, right? So we're just right here. We're gonna get to 8, stop, relax, give yourself a break. I'll say go, we'll do it one more time, okay? Here we go. Ready? Go. Shut it down when you hit 8. Right back to it. Ready? Go. Shut it down. Next, I want you guys to use an imaginary line. Or if you have some sort of towel or some sort of object you can use to step over, all we're going to do, we're going to go quick feet over the line. So now we've established quick feet in place. We're going to use an imaginary line, or if you guys have some sort of object you can go over, we're going to use that same motion, and now we're just going to be a little bit more dynamic with it. So now we're moving. That sagittal plane, front and back, okay? So we're going left, right, over top, and back. Same thing, I want that quickness, okay? We're really going to try and activate those type 2 muscle fibers. So, same thing on my go. We're going to go 8. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shut it down once you get 8. Give yourself a break. Go right back to it. Ready? Athletic position. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shut it down once you get 8. Okay. Now we're going to go right into a quick feet jab. We'll start with our right foot. So, left foot's going to be pounding the ground the whole time with that quickness that we're just doing. Right foot is going to be the only one going over and back on the line, if that makes sense. So, we just worked quick feet stationary, quick feet going back and forth over the line. Now we're going to go 1 foot at a time. So, it should look like this, right? Quick feet, we're going to go right only. Left should just be pounding into the ground as fast as you can, okay? Same thing, we're going to go for 8 reps. There, back is 1, okay? We'll go from the side angle so you guys can see. On my go, ready? Go! We'll shut it down. Let's go with our left. Here we go. It's okay if you guys mess up along the way. We'll go one more time each side. Really trying to build that quick response with our feet. Let's go one more time here. Here we go. This time we'll go at our own pace here. Really work on that quickness. Whenever you're ready. Go last side on the other side. Here we go. And shut it down once you hit 8. Quick sip of water. And we're gonna move right on to our next series, which is our hip foundation. So, again, we kind of worked on opening up, firing those the different movements in our hips, being able to incorporate that with some reactive neuromuscular training. Now we're going to do some of that foundation and really start to build that strength, okay, and build on that reactive training. So first we're going to start with just a hip drop. I'm going to show you guys. Hands are going to be high up in the air, okay? And what we want to focus on is dropping down. When we drop those hands, focus on dropping that pelvis or your hips as fast as you can to the floor, right? So to do that, we really got to bend at our knees and really drop down as fast as we can, okay? Stay in that athletic position. We're going to hold it for a second. Nice and tall. Whenever you're ready, boom. Okay? Stick for a second, right back up. We're going to do that 5 times. That's 1. Reset when you're done. On for 3. Hands up high in the air. There's 4. Last one, here we go. There's 5. Let's go through one more time. Ready? Hands up. And drop. Drop. Reset, here we go. Two more. And drop. Last one, here we go. Drop. Okay, now we're going to build on that. We're going to hip drop into a single leg. So, same thing. Start on 2. We're going to hip drop. Drop to the floor with our hips. Instead of landing on 2 legs, we're going to land just on 1, okay? Here we go. Drop, athletic position. So if we're landing on our right, our left hand should be in the air, right hand should be back. Okay, do the side angles, you guys can cheat. Just think it for a second. Let's go one more, we'll go 4. Last one, here we go. Whenever you guys are ready. Hold it for a second. Okay, let's do the other side. Hands up in the air. So this time if we're dropping, our right hand should be up in the air. Left arm should be back. Nice and strong, nice and strong. Chest should be over top of our feet. Last one, here we go. All right, now we're going to build on that, add a little bit of strength and explosive power. So hands up in the air, we're going to drop into that hip position. When we're there, we're going to hold it for a second, explode up with our right into the air, land on 2. When we land, we're going to be nice and tight into that 2-legged stance, okay? Here we go. Drop on the right leg, explode up, 2. We're going to do it 4 times each side, okay? That's 1. Go at your own pace. If you feel yourself a little bit awkward, that's okay. We'll just move right past it, okay? Here we go. Really explode up. Use that right hand to drive all the way through. Last one, here we go. Let's work on that left leg. Two more. Last one, here we go. Here we go. All right. Give yourself a quick break, grab some water. We're gonna go right into our strength session, or right into our strength series, right after this. So, for our next strength series, we're gonna go, first one's gonna be a lateral lunge to single leg balance. So, you guys have done this a few times. Out to the side, when we're going out to the side, all that weight should be in our heel. We're driving up off our heel with our butt out into a single leg balance, okay? So if we're lunging off our right leg should be sticking up in the air, okay? Hold that for a second, right back down. We're gonna do 8 each side. Here we go. Good. We're done 8. Let's go to the other side. You guys have the profile side. Stick that butt out. Drive up. Left knee sticks in the air. Hold it for a second. Right back down. Good. Next, we're going to go skater hops. I'm lucky to have this mat in front of me to kind of gauge where I need to be for these skater hops, but if you guys have some sort of obstacle, maybe about 5-10 feet in front of you or to the side, we're just going to aim to land on each side of this, okay? Stick with one leg. So we're building off of those lunges, okay? Here we go. We're going to do 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some distance on it and some height. Jump at that 45-degree angle. Stick when you're done. Last but not least, we're going to drop into up-down planks. We'll go 4 total, right? So we're going to be in a high plank to a low plank. Start high. Hips should not be swiveling, which means that you can spread your feet apart. Okay, we're dropping down, elbows, back up into our hands, okay? Make sure our hips aren't swiveling side to side. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shut it down. And we're going to go back through 2 more rounds, each one. Let's go back to those lateral lunges. Eight of them. And 1 more for good measure. Here we go. To the left side. Six. Take your time through these. Make sure we're not rushing. And last one, 8. Good. Skater hops. Here we go. Jumping at that 45-degree angle. We're covering distance and height. Whenever we're ready. Back down into our planks. 4 total. Here we go. Make sure those hips aren't swiveling. Squeeze that core. We're done with 4. 1 more round. Here we go. Eight. When we're done 8, switch to the other side. We're done with 8. Back to those skater hops 1 more time. You guys are fatigued by now. Let's push through it. Here we go. Height and distance. Stick it. Right down into those up-down planks. Last one. Make it count. All right, that concludes that First strength series. Grab some water if you need it. Next series, we're gonna go right into a single leg reverse lunge hop. So it looks a lot like this. Step into the side like we just were. We're gonna step back. With our right leg first, into reverse lunge. We're gonna jump up and explode, driving that knee up to the ceiling. Okay? So it looks a lot like this, jumping up, and right back into that position. That's gonna be one, we're gonna do that 6 times. Okay? We're only gonna do 2 rounds of this. Really explode. Yeah, I'll show you the first one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're done with 6. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, we're going to do a single leg bridge. Okay? So, using our hips, driving up to the sky. We start on the left leg first, driving up right here. Okay? Make it a little bit more difficult. We can slide our right foot out just a little bit more. So it's a longer moment arm. Okay? Here we go. Let's go 8 total. And switch. Good. Last but not least, we're going to go into a bear crawl. For the bear crawl, I'm going to use maybe 3 yards, make a 3-yard box. So 3 yards up, 3 yards to the side. We're going to shuffle up. Sorry, we're going to walk up and do a bear crawl. Shuffle 3 times sideways, backwards, and shuffle 3 to the side. Okay, so you should be making a square. We're going to do that 2 times. Okay, here we go. About 3 yards each way. Don't stop. Back should be nice and parallel with the floor. Okay, we're done with that. Right back to those reverse lunge hops. Here we go, 6 of them. Switch legs. Down into those single leg bridges. 7, 8. 8 reps each side. We're done with those. Last set of the bear crawls. Push through it. 3 yards up, 3 yards to the side, 3 yards back. Make sure our butt isn't up in the air. We'll keep our back parallel with the ground. And done. Quick sip. I hope you guys are sweating just as much as I am. All right, about 15 seconds. We're gonna start a conditioning round. So we're gonna do high knees for 20 seconds, skater hops for 20, and a plank hold. Okay? Let's see if we can do this for 2 rounds. I got a timer right in front of me, so I'll count down from 10, then we'll start. Deep breaths in and out. We want everything we got in this conditioning round. Here we go. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Starting with high knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. Here we go. 20 seconds. As fast as you can. Keep pushing, keep pushing. few seconds left. And shut it down. Next, we're going right down our skater hops. Here we go, just jump right into it. 20 seconds. Keep pushing. Eight seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into a plank hold. Here we go. Just hold it. Squeeze that stomach right into your core. 10 seconds. Here we go. And here we go. Shut it down. Here we go. We'll go 15 seconds. We'll start one more round. Last round and we're done. Here we go. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. High knees. Five seconds. Switch down to skater hops. 20 seconds. Nice and quick, nice and quick. 10 seconds left. And into a plank hold. Here we go. Last 15 seconds and we're done. 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Let's shut it down. Quick drink. We've got about 2 minutes left in our session here. We're going to use that for a nice cool down so that we're not causing any stress to that muscle. And no unexpected cramps. So let's start straight out ahead. We'll go right into a toe touch. Into your mouth, out to your, or into your nose, out to your mouth. Hold that for about 10 seconds. Switch to the other side. Let's go on our side here. I got a mat, I'm not even using it. Foot's back. Let's make sure we're not stressing that knee joint. Heel should be touching almost the back of our leg. About 10 seconds. Stretch out those quads. And let's go the other leg. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Control your breathing. Next, we'll lie right on our back. Throwing our right leg right over like we're rolling out of bed. Trying to keep both shoulders on the ground. We're going to stretch that low back. Hold that left or that right leg over with your left hand. About 10 seconds. And switch sides. Good. All right, let's bring it up. We'll end it right there. Thanks again, guys, for joining us. I appreciate it again. My name's Coach Ian. I'm hoping to meet all you guys in the future. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you guys next time.